Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to
early morning. Early in the morning, baby. Early in the morning. Let's go.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Working out at the same time, getting these reps in. Getting these reps in early morning. I just decided to get on live, man.
What we expected. This crowd ready to make its
What's up?
presence known. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Give to the running back. The Tide will get the first down.
Really good looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry. Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blows.
He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Total defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Alabama pushing the tempo. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Going downfield for the big play. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Line getting set on 2nd down. To throw again. Looking to buy time. Lets it fly. Snags it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but
stay in that cover 3, boy. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Scrambling away. It'll be incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just through an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical third down, whether you're running it or you're throwing.
Got enough space.
Game time. Let's go.
Into the house. Touchdown, Alabama.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen. Playing on the road in this environment against the
Stay in that cover 3. I'm going to show you something.
Tremendous poise.
Teach you a lesson.
Nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Back to pass. It's Sayed using the quick game.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Jackson.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Pulls it in, it's Williams. He steps out wide at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Now sliding to his left. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. They just keep firing. With the catch, it's Young. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, looking to pass. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Russell. With the catch, it's Williams. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Alabama quickly back to the line. He'll throw on third down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations. That's a really good stop by the defense. Jason, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Young. Oh, better check some angles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. Alabama comes to the line on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Young. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield very late in the half. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Russell. Quarterback adapting. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown tie.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. One more snap coming before halftime. The give to the tailback. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Looking for more room. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can this guy do?
And the extra point puts him on top 21-6. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for Corey.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Yeah, big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. Plows through the defense. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
He's got it for the two-point conversion, and now they're back to within one possession. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Finds his man. It's Miller. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game. You've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He did not make it a stonewall on third down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let it go. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Finds his big tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
The corners are walked up tight. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Just keep slinging it. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Extra point here will tie the game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Adams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes that Alabama offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that.
Turning it on! All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
They're going to ride this running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Alabama pushing the tempo.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Looking to throw, it's Russell. Steps away to find some room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's second and long. Quarterback may change this route. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's reeled in, it's Miller. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Gets rid of it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds. He's a few yards short, and they'll have to turn the football over. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. First play of the drive comes from the 41. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the gun, give on the inside. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. I think you've got to try to win it here. Don't run the risk of going to overtime. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Finds his big tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Buckeyes have it with a first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. It'll be a first and 10 from the 29. They'll leave it with him. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the running back. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tough, hard-nosed running. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. On much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that. Every time you go into the booth, I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second guessing. Return. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Got a man, it's Young. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
Makes the catch, it's Young. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. Alabama quickly back to the line. Gonna look downfield again. Caught near the sticks, it's Bernard. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets to the 26.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, no secret. This guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. It's Young. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Might be changing the route. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's on target and complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Russell. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to barge their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical.
Sneaks into the end zone.
Always talk about starting fast and taking
Come on, baby.
And really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of
Let's go.
Running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0.
You boys don't want to play no ball, man.
Attempt is coming.
You can't play no balling. You can't bounce no balling.
He's looking to throw.
Oh yeah, blitz.
And he got
Ooh,
the pass. It's
that
incomplete.
boys ain't playing no games. Hold on, B. Let me see something real quick. You can't bounce no ball.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last.
Let's get it, bro. Come on, man. Show me what you got. Show me what Ohio State about.
And it'll be a touchdown.
Cause I don't know, to be honest.
5-yard line.
Nah, nigga, you know I don't, nigga.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be
Yeah.
so hard to operate under these conditions.
Let's go.
Back to throw, it's Saying. The quick out.
Show me what they
There
about.
might have been trouble if
Come
they
on,
hadn't
man.
backed him down so quickly.
Show me what y'all about, man.
Yeah, when you get that man
I'm trying to see what sound.
inside leverage,
I'm trying to see what sound better.
QB can put some air on it and throw it outside
Show
of
me.
the guy, but tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that.
There we go. There we go. Come here. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere, boy. I'm all in your grill. I'm all in your grill.
Up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot. Unless
Show me something.
But they're the big component.
Come on, man.
To get some push, to get some running lanes,
What?
get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just talking the talk, huh?
Now the play fake.
Oh, that was a pick.
Caught over the middle
Come here.
with Smith.
He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He too slow.
First down.
He too slow.
Well, we know this guy is
He too
special,
slow.
and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down.
Yeah, nigga, that's what you think. It's not what I think, though.
It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered.
You know what I'm saying?
Man zone. That's where he was going with
That's what you think, not what I think, though, bro.
Outside, picks up the first.
And how nice is it to have the home
You know what I mean?
crowd going absolutely bananas.
I'm the fastest one on the game.
The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He's got him this time. On the move at the 30.
I wonder why is he moving? Why is they moving like that? You know what? Let me see something.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest.
I need y'all to
players in
stay
America.
stuck.
And you saw it on that last play. It's not
Stay stuck right there, you know what I mean?
over your head. They
Just
get
stay
it to him
stuck.
quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
The Buckeyes are on the move.
Man, I know what I'm doing, nigga. Trust me. You taking too long. That's what's going on.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
I should already know what I'm
DB's
doing.
right up on the receiver.
Y'all scoot up. Press.
The give on the inside.
Come here. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. They're running back weak.
Inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Running back weak. Show me.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Saying.
Oh.
That ball
Ooh.
is intercepted at the line. He's stopped not much on the return.
Yeah, man.
Getting the football.
Yeah. They thought that shit was going to be over.
They're understanding his responsibilities.
Football is a mind game, bro.
There's two safeties playing deep, but the linebacker
Just like any sport. It's a mind game, bro. It's all mental.
he can kind of float back.
It's all mental. If I can get in your head first, that's all that matters.
Pushes forward for 3 out to the
It's a mind game, bro.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Finds a little space.
It's a mind game. Stay in that prevent. Come in that prevent second quarter. Come on. Stay in that prevent. I don't know who the fuck taught you that. You probably learned that from YouTube. Stay in that prevent. Stay in it. Yeah, you probably learned that from YouTube.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Yeah, I do. I do.
He has the first and still on his
feet. Right. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know who taught you that. I don't know who told you to get into the prevent.
You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama built its identity on a strong running game.
I said you probably got on YouTube to learn that.
Do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it.
Say what?
With these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
You again?
They'll run for it on 3rd and short.
Yeah.
All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Give to
nigga, that's some shit you watch, nigga.
They'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
All right. Yeah, just keep taking his ass whipping, nigga. Keep taking his fucking ass whipping, nigga. How about that? Yo, stay in that prevent, duck ass, nigga.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I said that. Yep.
And defensively,
I said that, nigga. I said that.
You can't
right.
Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. You can get outside, can get first downs.
Right.
The give is to Miller. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are... going to complain.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try the run. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He had such tremendous...
I see you got out of that fucking prevent, huh?
He's coming downhill. He's got great...
Yeah, nigga, yeah. You know better.
That's why
you know better.
The best linebackers in the entire country.
Yeah, you know better. Show me something different, bitch. Show me something different, bitch. Like your girl do, nigga. Show me something different every night, motherfucker.
To the ground with the back. Fighting off the defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Defense in press coverage. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working on the right. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Smith.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
My old coach said you never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
You can't do nothing with that, boy. You can't do nothing with that. That's defense, motherfucker. That's defense.
Another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires one high and deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find
so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that we can win this game.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
We'll give the defense credit there on third down. It almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a first down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Miller. He's loose. Touchdown, Miller!
That's ugly. How you like that, boy? You ain't talking no more. Shut your trap. Shut your trap.
Makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. To the air, it's Russell. Bringing the heat. He's into the end zone for the two and extends the lead.
Man, it's nice to call plays when you call a pass and the quarterback doesn't see anything and he just takes off and makes you look good and turns it into a run. Nice job on that two-point conversion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Back to pass on second down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
You talk a lot of shit, but you can't do shit.
You set up third and longs like that, you exotic looks, you get the pass.
You can't do shit.
Expecting throw, that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Here's the pressure. He throws into the middle of the field. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be fourth down and 3.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
On fourth down, going to the air. Incomplete, and that'll
It's not open. I keep telling you that. It's not open, nigga. You need to understand that shit. Are you stupid or are you crazy?
Someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
looking downfield. It's Russell. The short hands. It's Miller. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
This freshman quarterback is slinging.
You getting your ass whipped this game, boy.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two.
You heard what I said? Go look at YouTube and go find some more plays.
They know you're going to run it.
Go find some defensive plays, nigga. Oh, don't do it to him. Don't do it to him, man. Don't do it to him, man.
Certainly saved the touchdown after he
Yeah.
a huge gain.
Yeah, boy. Told you, I'm the real boss. I'm the real boss. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing because I got the cost. If it costs to be the boss, then you lost.
Nice job by the quarterback.
And you lost in the sauce.
Getting it out to his guy.
You don't know who to guard. You don't know who to guard. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you, boy. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. I see you got an attitude problem. I see you got an attitude problem, girl. I see you got an attitude problem, girl.
Slightly forward defense played it well. Tide needs to convert on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though. And that time, they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Made a defender miss. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They've put together a pretty good drive, but this 8th play brings up a 3rd and 9. They go to the ground. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. And here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Got him downfield. He's in open space downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Smith. Turning it on. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Looking down the middle. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. The snap sets up the throw. Picked off to stop the threat.
2-point plays, the windows are very...
Hey, game over, bro. Just quit.
He just tried to force it into a tiny window.
Game over. I see you real quiet now, huh? You ain't saying nada. Onside kick, you can't do nothing. Even if you get the onside kick, you still can't do nothing. I'm finna drain the clock out. Yeah, that's to show you next time. Keep your trap closed. Keep your mouth closed, boy. Yeah. Keep your mouth closed, girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you something different. Let me show you something. Let me show you something, boy. Let me show you something different, boy. Let me show you something different, boy. I'm gonna show you. Come on, you want me to show you?
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Still looking, on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Under fire. He'll throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
To throw, it's Russell. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Breaks into the open. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
This time it's complete. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Maybe time for a couple of more plays with 10 seconds left. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. These corners backing off a bit. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. As we watch this game, guys, I got the feeling that's what a top-5 clash is supposed to look like, and it might not be the last time we see these two square off.
No, and these are the fun ones to watch, man. 2 great teams, both of them fighting to be #1 type seeds in the college football playoff. Great squads. Somebody had to lose, but more importantly, that's a big feather in your cap. That's a top-5 win. That's a resume-building win for this squad, Jesse, that they'll take with the committee, and they'll take momentum down the stretch of the season.
This team has to celebrate this victory for now. But we might get a chance to see this matchup again. These two teams, to me, are good. They're going to have an opportunity.